I'm doing well. How are you this morning?
I'm well. Just kind of was waiting for you to call back.
Well, I did hear back from Mike a little bit earlier here this morning, and so what he was able to tell me is it is we're not there's no back ordered parts here, which is I'll be honest is a good thing.
Yeah.
Back ordered parts can be difficult here, but so there's no back ordered parts. The issue, however, is that they are running behind schedule, in part due to the holidays. So that seems to be the kind of the crux of the issue here with the scheduling for the transmission to be removed and torn down for the overhaul being Wednesday the 27th here.
I mean, I kind of warned you about this, what they're gonna say, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my
Absolutely. No.
defense, what's what's
You know,
the what's the verdict gonna be?
you absolutely did warn me of that. So what we can do here, what I can do here, if you'd like, is I am more than happy to stay on your case here and make sure that they're able to get these things done here as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I cannot change the scheduling of the dealership as they're currently working on other vehicles, so they have to kind of go through that queue for the scheduling that they already have set up. But I am happy to stay on the case here. I know your other concern was, rental and loaner availability. And while I don't have any programs that allow me to assist with rental reimbursement or anything at this time, what I can do is I will be, continuing to review the case here, and if anything changes in that regard, if a program does become available, I can always review here at the end of the case and see if I may be able to provide rental reimbursement, if that's something you would be interested in, Mr. Rashidi.
I mean, it's bad enough as it is right now. Because remember what I said is that I am not. Remember what I said yesterday about you are not able to say anything over your franchises, that the guys who uses the Lincoln tag to perform and sell Lincoln, perform on Lincoln vehicle services and sell Lincoln vehicles and Ford. Now, the options that you gave me does not help me, because for a month and 6 days today now they have been working on it, and what they've been saying, and I have the voice recording of this saying is, Mr. Rashid, is your car will be done by end of this week. There was even an instant that said, there was 2 weeks ago, I said 3 weeks ago, they said your car will be done end of this week, right? And it's still not done. So this is totally an inconvenient. Like you what you did, the news that you gave me does not help me in any way. You understand, Clarissa? And I
Completely
warned
understand.
you that this is how it's going to go. So how do we escalate this where we are at the moment? Escalate this situation to the next step. What is the next step?
So what have been able to offer here, and the assistance I've been able to offer, is going to be the same throughout the Lincoln Client Relationship Center here. There's not the supervisors that we have are not able to change, they're neither able to change the scheduling at retailers here any more than I can. So I don't want to give you the impression that they'd be able to do something I'm not able to do.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to bear with it, right? Then tell you later on, after I receive my car, this is how much suffering that I have went through. And if you were to convert that suffering into money, this is how much it would be.
So what I would be able to do here is, after the vehicle is repaired, what I would be able to do at that point is I'd be able to look into my programs and, see what I may be able to do to provide, I know we spoke specifically here just about the, potential rental reimbursement, or
It's
some,
not just
other.
rental, Clarissa. I have other tasks that I require the car to do. I understand it's rental is one of the options. Now you cannot do anything with the retailer, which is very surprising. If I were to complain to McDonald's corporate regarding this franchise, they would take action upon letting them franchise know this is what's going on. What so and what but for in case of Lincoln, you as a representative of Lincoln Motor Corp calling one of your franchise, letting them know that this is what's going on, you need to step. You don't have. You're saying that you don't have the authority to tell them that this is beyond madness. How long you had the car, and you've been saying the same thing. You just accepted, Clarissa. You just accepted what they said. Is that what you're telling me? Have you accepted what they just said, that we are running short on staff, holidays? Holidays now, not a month ago. There wasn't any holidays a month ago, right?
So
they had a month.
a month ago,
So you know what I mean?
the scheduling, we have here at the Client Relationship Center have no control over the scheduling at any of the retailers here, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of unfortunate things in Lincoln. You know what I mean? It's because you what you are telling me is that you have no authority, none. Letting them know that this is one of our client who bought one of our vehicle, and you're treating them like this.
That is correct. We do not have the authority to change the scheduling at retailers.
Okay. So now, how do I get compensated here? Because you just gave me, in case of the rental, Mr. Rashidi, I understand, blah blah. But this rental is just one aspect. Because then or else then I have to seek legal action. Because you are converting, you cannot really convert the trauma and suffering of what I have been going through, and calling you guys repeatedly to ask them do something about this action. I do not believe that you don't have the authority. This does not make sense. Yes, you work for Lincoln, that's your protocol. You're not allowed to go a step ahead. So whoever is allowed to go a step ahead, let them know that this is not right, because this is not good, Clarissa. It's not good. And who would, I mean, then who, like, if the people that are under my situation buying Lincoln and Ford cars and going through this, right? This is you don't, I'm a human being and they're a human being. We should not be suffering like this. Like, in a mercy of Lincoln and a mercy of Ford, the mercy of the dealers that represents you. How does that work? Like, have I done a mistake buying your car? Are your cars that bad that it's just bad, that you can't really back it up? So that's why you are, beating around the bushes.
So, as far as what we can do here at Lincoln Concierge in the Client Relationship Center, we can assist with repairs. We can always look at goodwill gestures at the end of a case, whether that's rental reimbursement or potential vehicle payment reimbursement. There are a variety of things we can look at, but when it comes to the day-to-day at our Lincoln and Ford retailers, we do not have control over the day-to-day. The retailers have control over that.
You're saying it's day to day, but it's not just day to day. So it's been over a month and going towards going to be a month and a half, right?
Yes, but because it has to do with the scheduling and the other, the all the other vehicles that are also have been scheduled. That is not something that we can change. Is the scheduling that they have set up, or anything like that.
Okay. So again, Clarissa, this is very unsatisfactory for hearing this from you. But I expected this from Lincoln and Ford. I'm never gonna buy another car from you ever again. I hope no one else falls into this traps and buy another car. This is why, you know why this go then go. I'm gonna go back to Japanese car. This is why you can't trust. You don't pay your people who's making the car enough. Get I have a whole video of how cheap the car is, right? And at the same time your service is this as bad as this, right? And Clarissa, you are telling me that your accounting department is so small or so not capable that you cannot ask another dealer near me or a little far away from me to give me a courtesy vehicle after the repair is done. Your accounting department cannot separate that transaction and pay the other dealer where I am getting that vehicle from and pay for the repairs for my car at Stanford and Ford. They cannot do both tasks simultaneously or the same day. That's what you're telling me. The accounting department is this bad.
That would I can't. I mean, I cannot speak to the financial services team or department here specifically, as I'm not part of them. As far as getting a loaner vehicle from another location and that's not doing the repairs, I can call and see if they would be able to do that, but I cannot. I want to be honest with you. I cannot make them do that, and they very well may not be willing to provide that if the vehicle is not down at in their department, in their shop.
Okay, it's so. That's why. That's why their stocks at where it's at right now. It's fine. I'm sorry, Clarissa. I have raised my voice with you. I know you're just doing your job. This is what you are meant. This is what you are supposed to do as a protocol. You're supposed to follow. You cannot go step over what you cannot step over, your borders, whatever. That's fine. Thank you for calling back. See anything comes up, let me know. But
Absolutely.
as far as our conversation, it's a disappointing one, but I expected this from Lincoln. I expected this from your service places of Lincoln and all the dealers that represents Lincoln and Ford. So next time I know.
I appreciate your patience with me. I know I didn't necessarily have good news here.
No, I expected it, Clarissa. No problem. This is expectation. I have no other expectation from Lincoln and Ford or any dealers who represents you. You know, this is like, remember, I even told you what they are going to tell you because I have been dealing with it for the last month. I know exactly their phrase, how it works, how it goes, and what they're going to say. That same thing. Or we couldn't get the transmission down. Too many this, too many that, you know.
But I do want to know, if you do have further questions or concerns here, Mr. Rashidi, you can absolutely give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to continue to look into it, see if anything has changed, or if there's anything we can do to further assess. And
Okay.
if any changes on my end, I will absolutely let you know, Mr. Rashidi.
All right, so keep me updated if you see anything. I mean, don't ghost me out like your colleague Linda. Jackson never ghosts me out. So that's another concern with you, is that a couple of your employees, colleagues rather, have ghosted me out, except you and Jackson that I spoke to. All right.
Well, I can absolutely, keep this open here, see if they're, and keep on with the case here if you would like. I can follow up with you here no later than next Thursday, which is the 28th, if that works for you.
No, it's okay, Clarissa. Enjoy your holiday. I know it's not. There's nothing gonna change. They need their holiday. You as well. Enjoy your holiday. It's fine. Don't worry. We will talk. Make a plan to, let's say, call them after the holidays, and let's have a time to talk on next year. I guess. I don't want you to call me. When the holidays are stuff like that. And enjoy your holiday. Mine is screwed, but enjoy yours at least.
So would you rather a follow-up for, January 4th, which is not next Thursday, but the following?
That's fine, no problem.
Okay. All right, I will schedule a follow-up for then. Mr. Sheedy, if there is any updates before then, would you like for me to